Well, I have a confession to make. I did something that I'm not proud of. And to be honest, it wasn't the first time, and it's probably not going to be the last time. But honestly, I think we're all guilty of doing this. I'm not going to pretend like I can resist urges like this. I'm just a human. You see, it all started about 3 weeks ago on a day not unlike today. There was a big storm blowing through, but I really wanted to go for a drive. I sat right here at this desk and started searching for cars to buy. Not looking for anything in particular, just seeing what's out there. After all, there's a part of me lately that's feeling like I'm ready for a new project. The 993 is basically perfect. The 996 is almost there. I don't really have anything in my life right now to really tinker on, so I thought I'd poke around and see what's out there. And that's when I made the mistake. Now, typically when I'm browsing for cars, I'll browse by generation. So in this case, I started with 986 and 996. I almost pulled the trigger on a 986 Boxster in Arena Red. Then I went to 997 and 987, kind of been there, done that. And also, holy cow, 997s have gotten expensive. And then I moved up to 981 and 991. And there was one click that I made that turned out to be my biggest mistake. Sort by lowest price. But you know what? The more that I think about it, the more I think maybe it's a rite of passage. Maybe this means I'm actually a YouTuber now, because I can say I bought the cheapest 991 in the country.
Where I don't have to worry, and that's where I belong. Show me a place where I don't have to hurry, and that's where I belong. And give me the time so I can change my mind, and it won't matter if I'm wrong. Show me a place where I don't have to worry, and that's where I belong. Where I don't have to worry, and that's where I belong. Show me a place where I don't have to hurry, and that's where I belong. And give me the time so I can change my mind, and it won't matter if I'm wrong. Show me a place where I don't have to hurry, and that's where I belong. And give me the time so I can change my mind, and it won't matter if I'm wrong. Show me a place where I don't have to worry, and that's where I belong. And that's where I belong.
This is a very cool car though. It's finished in rhodium silver, which is a really interesting sort of super bright, almost bluey sort of silver. It has a beige interior. It has a pretty dead battery. It has 18-way sport seats, which are the best seats you can get in a 991. It has a sunroof delete, and best of all, it has a 7-speed manual transmission. And that's it, by the way. Literally no other options. This is a bare bones driver spec with only the essentials. And that means this car is special because this is literally the final year that you could get a naturally aspirated flat six in a 911 that isn't a GT car. And so the fact that I just happened to find one that also has a manual transmission and also has 18-way sports seats and was the cheapest in the country, I've done it. I really did it with this one. The catch is that it has 142,000 miles on it and it needs a bunch of work. But these cars are super stout and parts are readily available and they're not that difficult to work on. And I'm really excited to be partnering with FCP Euro on this build. I couldn't think of a better partner for a rejuvenation project on a car like this. And I'll be honest, this car needs a little bit of cosmetic work and definitely some mechanical work, needs new suspension, blah, 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 blah. But the way it drives right now is actually pretty darn good. It's way better than I thought. This is a great car. So while I'm waiting for some parts to arrive, I figured I'd use this time to tackle some kind of low-hanging fruit stuff. Some cosmetic things like removing the PPF off the front of the car and removing the crappy old window tint, my favorite job. I also want to do just a little bit of basic interior detailing, and I do have a CarPlay module to install on the PCM and a replacement shifter console, because I noticed the shifts feel really sloppy. I think the bushings in the shifter are really worn, so maybe I'll replace that too. Let's get to work.
Could it be, I'll never stand up taller? Could it be
Well,
that
that was easy.
nothing's gonna change when the muscles round my brain start to make me feel insane? I think it's time to get on the road again. Could it be that I am getting older? Could it be that everything is changing? I look over my body and the lines upon my face, and I think it's time to get on the road again. Oh my Lord, I am the
Almost
great
done.
denier. Oh my Lord,
Done.
is all my loving.
I know there's going to be people in the comments that think that I'm an idiot and all I did was remove the top layer of the film. That's why it came off so easy, and I left behind the bottom layer with all the glue and gross stuff. I've done this a dozen times on a bunch of different cars. There's nothing left behind. It's squeaky clean. There's a few tiny little spots of glue in a couple of the corners that are going to come off real easy, but that was the easiest tint removal job I've ever done. Whatever kind of tint this is bad, I guess, or good, I don't know. But thanks to whoever picked it, because that was way easier than I thought it would be. I hope the PPF ends up being just as easy.
Told you I would come, and I, sure as the morning light. Told you I would run, didn't I? Even after all this time, been waiting on you to call. You're something found. I tell you I've seen it all. You can't let me down. Been waiting on you to call me, so I'll just be around. I'll just be around. Been waiting on you to call. Let yourself be found. I tell you I've seen it all. You can't let me down. Been waiting on you to call me, so I just be around. I'll
The PPF is gone. That's now made it to my hierarchy of the worst jobs I've ever done on a car. Right up there with the transmission mount on my 993. That was horrible. I think I spent probably 10 hours on the hood alone. I had to be so aggressive with that. I was certain I was gonna pull some paint. Somehow I didn't, and actually it looks really good. Not fun though. My fingers are destroyed, my hands are worn out. I am just beat to heck from that. I'm gonna tackle a couple other little things, and then maybe I'll get started on the interior detail. At least try to clean it up a little bit. Oh, also, new headlight lenses, courtesy of Ren Lights. They look good. The whole front end of the car, I took 70,000 miles off of it just by doing that, I think. It looks fantastic. This is one of those little 991 things that I remember from the last time I owned this car. This also rings true for some of the other cars as well. This was the case for the 992, and I think the 981 and the 718 is this way too. These cars have really bad wind buffeting when the windows are down, and this being a sunroof delete car is especially bad because you can't break that up by opening the sunroof. So there's a few companies that make these, but the ones that I always use are made by AWE, and they make replacement little triangles right here that have a little sort of wing thing on them. Whatever. Anyway, you replace that triangle with this triangle, and then you don't have that problem anymore. It's a 5-minute install, and it makes a really big difference. In my last video, I mentioned that my friend Carson and I are working on a web app called Elferlog. And Elferlog is a sort of Porsche ownership companion. It's meant to make the process of documenting your ownership and maintenance and modifications really easy and really fun. When I last mentioned it, we were just taking signups for the waitlist. And since then, over the last couple of weeks, we've opened up the beta. And so far, it's been eye-opening. We now have a bunch of active and enthusiastic users who are continually giving us actionable feedback on how to make the experience better. And since then, even in the last few weeks, we've made some monumental changes to the app that I think are actually really, really cool. So the beta is open now. Go to elferlog.com and sign up. The service is completely free while it's in beta, and we don't know what pricing may or may not look like in the future, but right now we're just focused on making the best possible tool for this task. So please sign up, add your car, add some records, follow other people's garages, and give us some feedback. Let us know what you think. And the other cool thing about this is I'm actually going to be documenting all of the work that I'm doing to this 991 on Elferlog. So you can follow along yourself by viewing my garage on Elferlog and taking a look at the 991 and all the records as they begin to compile. And also, if I end up selling the car in the future, this comprehensive set of documents and records will travel with the car to the new owner, which I think is pretty cool.
See